Oh my gosh. This setup is the worst setup I've ever done in my entire life. Look at this. I'm using tape to tape down this tripod because it does not stick anywhere else in my car. Ooh, this is going to fall. I'm calling it. Hi guys, welcome back. Today's video I'm super excited about because in honor of Valentine's Day being this week, I figured I would do a video where I take myself on a date. As weird as that sounds, I was inspired by Ashley from Best Dressed to do... I was inspired by Ashley by Best Dressed to do this video. I think she did this like a year ago maybe, and I loved it. I think it's an awesome idea. It just goes to show you don't have to be dating someone to enjoy that. And it just goes to show, oh my gosh. It just goes to show you don't have to be dating someone to have a good time, and I'm going to talk a little bit about self-love, some of my personal experiences with finding that. I just thought, like, what better time than now to do it since Valentine's Day is here. Sorry if you see this ratchet-looking trash bag in the background. It's a bunch of clothes that I'm selling. By the way, if you want to buy some clothes I'm selling, my Depop is linked down below. So this video is just going to be me doing some things that I enjoy just with my own company. First, we're gonna go buy some flowers. It's just like the little things that bring me joy like that. I think I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's and get some because they have really cheap flowers, but they're super pretty. And then I can put them in my room. It's gonna be nice. So our first stop is Trader Joe's. Let's go. Wish I could do a drive with me portion, but copyright laws these days are out of control. And as for the rest of this date with myself, I am gonna do some fun activities like going to the beach because the beach is my happy place. And I also am ravenous. I haven't eaten today. I'm gonna end up getting lunch at some point, treating myself to some lunch, and then we'll have a nice chat. So this video is gonna be super fun and relaxed and just having a good old time in my own company. So I hope you enjoy, and hold on. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's get started. We're getting flowers right now. Here we go. I'm gonna show you the big reveal of my beautiful flowers that I just bought. Here they are. Look how pretty those are. I saw them and I was like, those are the ones. They were only $2.99, which I'd say is a pretty good price for these vibrant, lovely flowers. They also smell really good. I don't know what kind of flowers these are. They are assorted flowers. Okay, that helps a lot. Flowers just make me happy. I love them. Every once in a while, I like to treat myself and get some flowers, especially if they're only a few dollars, because something so simple really can just make you smile. I put them in my room in a little glass vase, and it just brightens my day every time I look at them. So this is my little treat to myself for the week, and I'm gonna try to keep them alive for a while. Okay, so next up, we're gonna head to the beach. For those of you who don't know, I'm a sophomore in college at UNC Wilmington, which is right by the beach, which is right by the beach, and I feel so grateful that I can just go to the beach whenever I want. It fills my soul, it makes my heart happy. I'm getting deep and cheesy here, but bottom line is I love the beach. I go whenever I can. We made it to the beach. It is gonna be beautiful, I can already tell. This is my favorite area to come to. It's called South End in Wrightsville Beach if you have been before. This lighting though, ooh. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the book that I packed. It's this poetry book called Ode to Common Things. I got it for Christmas and I haven't read that much of it yet, but fun fact about me, I really like poetry. I write poetry pretty often, and it's basically just little poems of common objects. So I'm gonna just bring this book out, might read it for 10 minutes. Who knows how long I'm gonna be here, but I just do want to get a little dose of ocean air. I wish I didn't say that. Sunglasses on, book, we're ready. Found a bench. It's so pretty outside. It's not as cold as I thought. So peaceful. Excuse me. Literally nobody's here. This is amazing. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. That was wonderful, let me just say. Why do I always correct myself? But I am
real hungry.
So let's go get some lunch. We got the goods. I haven't had Chipotle in quite some time, and yes, it's a very basic thing to eat, but do we care?
No.
Got myself a bowl. People in there were making me feel weird for some reason. Everyone was standing so close to me, like in line. Workers were though. It was, I don't know how to explain it, but I just felt weird in there. Like it was a weird vibe in that Chipotle. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I figured for the rest of this video, I'm gonna just chat and eat my lunch and talk about some topics that I would like to discuss. That was really redundant. I've had a lot of things on my mind lately about relationships and how society kind of makes us feel about them, I guess. I'm also going to talk about some of my growth in this topic because the difference between me now and me a year ago is insane. And you might not be able to tell, but just internally, the way that I think about things now is so much different for the better. If you're wondering what I put in my bowl, by the way, brown rice, black beans, fajita veggies, mild salsa, cheese, guac. That's it. I feel like for so many of us at this age, especially if you're like in your teen years or in college, fresh out of college maybe, everyone feels like they need to have a relationship. And I know not everyone feels this way, but I feel like you're expected to either be talking to someone or dating around or have a boyfriend. I literally have never had a boyfriend in my entire life. I've never been in an actual relationship. I've talked to boys, I've been on dates before, but I haven't yet had a serious relationship with someone, and I used to be really insecure about that. I remember coming to college, I was like, I literally haven't even had my first kiss yet. But then once I got to college, I got more experience, but I still like haven't had that boyfriend girlfriend type thing that I feel like most people my age have had. And like I said, I used to be insecure about that, but now when I think about never having officially dated someone, I don't look at it as a bad thing. I actually look at it as a very good thing for me personally, because I know last year if I were to have gotten into a relationship with my mindset, I would have just relied on that person to make me feel whole and make me feel validated, and that is just not how it should be. It just makes me so sad because I feel like so many girls, like middle school up until my age and older, put so much of their wholeness on another person. You who are watching this should never have to feel like someone else needs to validate you. I know how discouraging it can be when you feel like no guys like you, no guys think you're pretty, no guys think your personality is cool. I know so many of us college kids are in the same boat where we want a relationship, we want someone that we really connect with, we want someone to see something in us, and I used to kind of seek that out. But now I just have a whole mindset switch where I just feel so whole and complete in myself, more than I have in my entire life, and that is something that I am so grateful for. Even in the past, if I've been talking to a boy and I'd be left unopen, or I wouldn't feel like they were matching my energy or, you know, making time for me, I guess, I'd get so insecure and feel awful about myself. I just get in this horrible mindset, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to that. But now those things wouldn't affect me in the way that they did last year. It was just so unhealthy in the way that I was looking at things, where I felt like I needed attention from a guy to feel whole in myself, and that just, obviously it's not going to make you feel whole in yourself anyway. I was using that to fill a void in not feeling good enough about myself on my own.
That's real deep.
But I just have this feeling that a lot of you guys watching this can relate to that. I'm not trying to come across as conceited. All I'm saying is that I am confident in who I am now, whereas in the past I was very insecure. And yes, I'm still insecure. Yes, I have insecurities and I'm working on those. My advice for you, if you're feeling like you need a relationship, you need a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever, take a step back and really just focus on yourself. And I know that's what everyone says, and you're probably like, I'm sick of hearing that. That's because it's so true. When you focus on yourself and you really take time to appreciate the things that you already have in yourself, and to know deep down in your core that you are whole already and you don't need another person to complete you, you're automatically going to just feel better overall. It takes time, it takes persistence, it takes just being gentle with yourself along the way, because it's not just gonna click like that. I still have moments all the time where I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, why do you look like this? Why do you do this? Why are you acting like that? When you put yourself down so much, your subconscious is just wired to automatically think that way, and you're gonna have a much worse outlook on life. For the most part, my self-talk is positive now, and I don't know, you just have to cheer yourself on. Like, do not tear yourself down when you do things wrong. I also just want to mention, singleness is not bad. I'm talking about this just because it's related to Valentine's Day, and like how it seems like so many people are in relationships and you might want one but you're not in one, you never had one, or who knows. Being single is not a bad thing. Society can make it feel like you should be talking to someone, dating, whatever, but use your time of singleness to really focus on yourself. For me personally, that meant growing growing in my faith, connecting more to God, go take yourself on dates like I'm doing right now. You want to make sure you enjoy your own company and have fun alone with yourself before you ever get into a relationship. But I think a lot of people get into relationships because they feel alone and they want someone to validate them and make them feel complete, and they do it just because they're insecure. But you don't want to feel like you need that person to make you happy. You need to be able to make yourself happy on your own. Looking for external things to fill an internal void is never the answer. And if someone happens to come along, that's amazing. Don't shut anyone out if you feel a certain way about them, but just make sure that you're not turning towards them to validate yourself when you yourself can already do that. You literally have everything you need within you right now to make yourself happy. So spend time with yourself, have fun with yourself, do what I'm doing now. Also, focus on your friends. Focus on yourself and your friends. Those are my 2 tips. Maybe take your friends on dates. Like, just live your life and try not to focus on looking for a relationship. All I'm saying, bottom line, moral of the whole story, you don't need anybody except yourself. Which I know is such a cliche thing to say, but it's because it's so golden and so true. Usually when you take your focus off of something, it can come into your life later. I've seen it from personal experience. When you let go, that's when the magic happens. So that's the end of this talk. That was so long. I literally been rambling on for 18 minutes, but I just felt like I needed to say that because it's such a good reminder, and I just know that this would help me so much if I heard it a year ago. So I just want to tell you all, you're beautiful the way you are. You are loved the way you are. You don't need anyone else to tell you that. Love yourselves. It takes work and practice and time, but it is the best work, practice, and time you could ever put into anything. Aww. If you want me to talk more about this kind of stuff, let me know. I like doing videos like this every once in a while, but I'm gonna stop talking now because you're probably sick of me saying the same thing. So that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm gonna finish eating this. I barely ate anything because I was talking so much, but I have to say I really enjoyed this date with myself. I feel like you were with me. I do stuff like this all the time where I just go do something fun alone if my friends aren't there, if I just feel like being by myself. So I encourage you guys to do the exact same thing. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe below. I have lots of fun ideas coming up, and follow me on Instagram if you want to, because I try to post really fun things over there. It's a good creative outlet for me. I like it a lot. And I always feature a comment at the end of my videos, so I'm gonna feature this one today. I love reading all of your comments. If you guys want the chance to be featured in next week's video, just answer the pinned comment down below and I will choose one. So I love you guys so much. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day, whether you're dating someone or not. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye!